Mom cried when she heard the song because I mean that's our life story. I mean my life is a part of her life. You know, at the same time I'm talking about, you know, my whole family's life. So she thought it was a really strong song. I wrote 17 with Romans. He's a really amazing writer. I wanted to share my life story, but I didn't want to give too much information. So I think the hardest part while writing this song was to not cross that line of being like, you know, too invasive. But at the same time, I wanted to be descriptive because I wanted my fans to have something that they could relate to. I grew up in Norwalk, hanging by the donut shop. The donut shop that I used to hang out by was called Randy's, and everybody in Norwalk knows about Randy's. It's the best place to get donuts, and I used to just skate there all the time with my best friend, get ice cream when it was hot in the summer, so it was always a good time. Didn't have a car, so we used to have to walk the block. We didn't have a car, so we would just walk everywhere, and I have tons of memories, you know, walking in the rain, just like talking to my dad, bonding with him. So for me, it was like a positive thing. Like I didn't really care that we didn't have a car. I was only 6 years old. I was running cold bare feet when the storm started coming. So that line, it kind of resembles like the kind of shakeup that I had in my life where my parents divorced. From that moment on, it was just kind of like my world changed. Mama worked 2 jobs, couldn't keep the fridge stocked. Used to eat popcorn for dinner with the soda pop. We'd be eating the weirdest stuff, like sardines, you know, just like the taco shells by itself. I mean, we went through it, but my mom always, you know, worked her hardest and tried her best to you know, make things possible. Moved out 1 too many times. Couldn't count it, always keep it real. No doubt in. For me as a kid, it wasn't that tough moving around a lot because I feel like I've always been really optimistic and I've always just gone with the flow. So, you know, I feel like maybe for my other siblings, it might have been a little more difficult. But for me, I was just like, okay, this is the way that it is. I have to accept it and just like live with it and make it a good thing. Young girl, you better go fast. This world ain't gonna hold back. You know you gotta own your life. Me learning at such a young age that life isn't gonna be easy, you know, going through all the things that I did go through, really helped me grow and become the person that I am today. And I started my dreams, I knew I'd be 17, watching reality spinning around. And I started my dreams, I knew life would change for me. This is reality, look at me now. The year before I went on the 4 and, you know, got a lot of exposure and, you know, a lot of fans. I told myself, I was like, okay, this is the year where something's gonna happen and, you know, you'll be like in this, you'll be in the game. Thank the Lord, something did happen. And I feel like my whole life I've just been manifesting all these dreams and things that I've wanted. And, you know, they've been coming true one by one. So I just gotta keep going. Had to let the house go, didn't let me say no. Mama had to quit a job just so I could make the show. You know, in order for me to go on the show, I was a minor, I had to have an adult with me. So my mom was obviously the only person that could be there, you know, supporting me at the show. She was just like, okay, we're gonna take this big step. We're not gonna have a place to live anymore, but we're gonna, you know, try to fulfill your dreams. Thought there was a big break, still no breaking. Give me 7 G's and the deal didn't take it. Days in the Motown, nights in the studio, spending every penny, praying God don't let us go broke. So we thought when I went on the show that, you know, I would win, you know, get a deal, all this and that. There was a deal from the show, but I didn't take it because it was really bad. And then I got paid, obviously, from being on the show, but that was all the money that we had to like live on. So we didn't have a place to live, you know, we didn't know what was gonna happen next. We were just, you know, staying in motels and hotels every night, just trying to find somewhere to sleep. And you know, it was a rough time. Fashion Nova got us in the house, and living got my own bed now. It's been a minute. One of the first things that happened after the show was Fashion Nova reaching out to me. It was a big blessing because, you know, they paid me for some stuff and I was able to get a place for me and my mom to live, and eventually, you know, had my siblings flown out because they went to live with my grandma during this whole time because, you know, we didn't have nowhere to stay. We were all just united again, so it was a good feeling. I used to dream about it. I knew that I would make it out. Ain't what it seems. That's why I never doubted. I know I'm gonna make it out. Sometimes life isn't what it seems, and you think that, you know, the whole world is just crashing down, but usually that's the sign that something good is about to happen. So whenever, you know, things are crazy, I know that something good's on the other side. I just feel like it's really important to, you know, be real and let people know it's not going to be easy, but, you know, if you take control of your life and you know what you want to do and, you know, you're making your moves, then you'll get there.